I am in awe of people who run marathons, but you are that very special breed of ultra marathoner.
Yeah, I guess so. It sort of becomes a little obsessive once you get your foot in the door with marathons. You just kind of keep going.
From what I know from friends of mine who are very much into running, you kind of lose yourself at a certain point. I mean, for some people that's around the 5, 10K mark, and then they're just gone.
Yeah, definitely.
Where do you go in your mind?
That has been the most frequent question I get, and the answer after that is it honestly changes every time. Running has been a moving meditation to me and a way to combat my depression. After a near-death experience on the Great Divide Trail, I needed running more than ever to clear my head and get me back on track. It was that near-death experience that inspired a 2-month vagabond journey that took me from the ocean through the mountains into the desert and finished with me towing the line at the Zion 100 kilometer. This is my road to Zion. Running started off as a way to explore the map. Living in the Bow Valley, you're surrounded by so many opportunities to run incredible mountains and trails and explore new valleys that it was really an endless pursuit. And eventually it led to me exploring to some pretty cool places around the world and experiencing the mountains like I never would have dreamed. When I entered into the race scene for the first time in 2019, I was fortunate enough to have some success. Ended up standing on top of the podium for 2 of my first 3 races. And I knew right away I was hooked.
170 in, looking strong.
When the 2020 pandemic hit and all races were canceled, I decided to run something big close to home.
Don't stop.
While continuing to push the distance.
Fast, man, you're fast.
That idea led to me being the first person to run the 230-kilometer Icefields Parkway, and doing so in 30 hours. I became obsessed with the idea of turning what I thought was impossible as possible. Then I decided to go for the 1,100-kilometer Great Divide Trail. Update on the Great Divide Trail. I had an early start on day 4, which was going to finish off about 110K or so. And about 4 kilometers after rolling out of my hammock, I got charged head-on by a cougar. I was lucky enough to pull my bear spray out in time. After having this thing charge at me off and on for 15-20 minutes and circling around trying to find weaknesses, at that point I was like, oh, okay. Once I run out of this bear spray, this is probably how I'm gonna go. So I kind of accepted it, and then yeah, kind of calmed down, and I shot it about 4 or 5 times before it came within 10 feet away. I made the split decision to not wait for this thing to pounce on me and lean into it. So I took a quick lean, shot it head on, and finally the cougar backed off. I started to run away, but without turning my body for the cougar. As I was running away for my life, I rolled my ankle and collapsed face down, got up, kept running, even though I felt something in my ankle kind of go. I just kind of kept running for my life. I decided to call it from there. So thank you everyone so much, and yeah, that's kind of where I'm going to leave it at.
What a day. See how Miya does here with the
new harness. Last time I put this on here, this kind of froze. So she does it again. There you go. What do you think, Maya? Like it? Oh, it's so good. Hey, you! Shoes. It's nice minus 30 weather. All my water jugs are totally frozen, and that is why we are going to the desert. Not the best packing job, but it'll do for now. Come on, girl, come here. Come on. Get this washed. It's gross. Ready to go, Maya?
There is nothing quite like that feeling of freedom you get once you pack up your car and hit the road with your best friend. I always have a tough time leaving the Canadian Rockies, but I was really excited to push myself in places I'd never been before. I had 68 days between now and Zion, and only one goal in mind. And that goal was to run the most beautiful trails I could find. I couldn't think of a better way to begin that journey than the Oregon coast.